All right, good morning. Happy Halloween. Happy Weekend Warrior Day. So today we have 5 blocks, 8 minutes long each. 4 exercises in each block. Some of the exercises are one side. So what we are going to do is if it is one side, we will do everything on that side. And then the next time through, we will do everything on the opposite side. So we have to make sure that we're even. So every exercise is 30 seconds and we're going through for 4 times through. That way we'll hit each side if it's a single side twice. If it's not single side, we'll just do it 4 times. Anywho, let's get going. We will start the music and warm up. All right, shoulder rolls. Big circles, left and right. Wake up the arms, wake up the body. One more each side. Overhead and reach. One more each side, then we'll take it across and twist. Making sure we pivot on that back toe. So our warm-up today will be relatively quick because the first block that we're doing, let's go all the way around. So two overhead and two across. The first block that we are doing is all cardio. So we'll have plenty of that cardio warm up. We'll just get a little bit of that mobility warm up before we jump right into that first block. One more all the way around. And hip circles. Open up the hips. Left knee up and around and down, then that right. One more each side. And then we'll go out to in. Opposite direction here. One more each side. And those leg swings. So we'll stabilize on that right leg, forward and back on the left. And the other side. Last one, open up your stance, hips away. So come on down towards the floor, but push the butt back, touch the floor and then back up towards the ceiling. We want to feel this in the glutes, hamstrings, maybe a little in that low back since we're still warming up. Pain. Press through the heels. Hold this one low and walk your hands to the left and to the right. Last one, let's come on up. Roll those shoulders back. Swimmers, one arm forward, one arm back. So we're gonna get right into it. The first 4 cardio exercises. We don't have to remember which side is which. They're just that basic cardio exercise. I think this is the only block that we don't have to remember what side we're on. All right, so butt kicks, grapevine to hop, mountain climbers, and scissors. Those are the 4 exercises. I will remind you. We are going to start in 10 seconds, so grab a quick sip of water if you need. Otherwise, we are going into butt kicks. So I'm going to show that modified exercise first, then we'll get right into it. If we want to modify, we drive those elbows back. Now, we did not have a long warm up. So if you still need to warm up a little bit, I'd like you to stay with these modified or these regressed movements this time through. Remember, we're going through 4 times, so we'll have plenty of time to pick it up. If you're ready to pick it up, we can pick it on up. Grapevine to a hop. So that grapevine in front, behind, in front, and then hop at the end. So we can pick it up or keep it slow. If you have more space, I always say if you have more space than me, you can spread out a little bit, take bigger steps. I always have to take itty bitty little staccato steps. Have a lot of space here. In 7 seconds, we're coming down for those mountain climbers. Wrist in line with shoulder, abdomen is tight. Start off in that plank position. Then bring the knees in. Let the knees slide right over the floor, or we can run them. Keep going. I forgot what the last one was. Scissors. Come on up, scissors. So we're jumping forward and back, chopping the feet. That was a 4. Now, if you're warmed up, you can, keep going. You can get into it. Again, for the second round, if you still feel like we need to warm up a little bit, then do those modified exercises again. And butt kicks. Kick the booty, a little hinge forward as you bring the heels to your butt. Grapevine with that hop. And mountain climbers. Come on down, guys. Wrist in line with shoulders. Make sure we slide the knees right over the floor. We don't want to kick the butt and let the butt bounce up and down. We're just sliding the knees in. And scissors, come on up. Let's do it again, butt kicks. Hopefully we're feeling warmed up a little bit. We can start to push it a little more. Grapevine with that hop. Mountain climbers, come on down. Hopefully your heart rate's up. Maybe you're starting to sweat a little bit. And scissors, come on up. Last time through, guys, butt kicks. Almost there. Grapevine and hop. Mountain climbers, last set. And scissors, come on up. Last 30 seconds. We're gonna push it here. And time. Grab a quick sip of water. Next round, we have squat and kick, but we're gonna stay on the left side. So squat and kick on the left. Then we're gonna get into that lateral lunge with knee. Again on the left, and then that left leg will stay down, and that single leg toe touch. Again on the left. Then jumping jacks, and then we'll do everything on the right. Then left, then right. Okay. So squat and kick. We're staying on that left side. Make sure we get nice and low in that squat, and then power up with that left leg and kick forward. So bring the knee up first and kick. When you come down, we're pressing through both heels evenly. When we come up, we're leaning on that right leg, working on that right leg, and then kicking the left. Lateral lunge to knee, so we're stepping out to the left. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, pushing off and coming up with a knee. Down and up. Then that single leg toe touch, we're stabilizing on that left now. The right comes back, back is flat. Stay on that side. Keep your core tight and take your time. and jumping jack. So that modified jack, we're stepping out to the side, bringing the arms overhead, or we can jump it. Squat and kick on the right. Let's work. Lateral lunge and knee. And now stabilize on that right leg. Left hand comes down. Abdomen is nice and tight. We really want to focus on squeezing the core, flat back. Jumping jacks, let's work. Squat and kick on the left. Back to the left. Lateral lunge and knee. Now that left leg is stationary. Core is tight. Jumping jacks. Last time through, a squat and kick on the right. And that lateral lunge with knee to the right. Make sure you're pressing through that heel. Butt goes back. Make sure that heel does not lift up off the floor. It is glued down. Stabilize on that right leg. Press through that whole foot. Core is tight. This is the last time through. Jumping jacks, let's work. Time, grab a quick sip of water. Next time through. We're gonna start on the floor on your back. Single leg bridge. So again, we'll start on the left, then we'll go to the right. Then we'll flip over into your high plank with that left arm, left arm lift. So we're just holding that left arm up in that high plank position. Then we're coming up into that left, so we'll face the left hips to the left arms overhead, windmill on that side, and then a shuffle with 2 jumping jacks. All right, we have 10 seconds. Get your booties down on the floor. Left foot is down on the floor. Right ankle's over left knee. Hips are square. Lift up and down. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Let that right knee fall open to the side. That left foot is on the floor. Pause at the top. High plank. So flip over into that high plank position. Wrist is in line with shoulders. Abdomen is tight. Open the feet a little bit wider. When you have this stance, you can extend that left arm long. Now you can bring it down and up, or just hold it up the whole time. Now when you're here, you want to make sure we don't rotate. We want to keep the hips square with that arm forward. And come on up. So hips to the left arm is up, and that right hand is sliding down that right leg, palm face forward. We want to look up towards that arm. That arm is up towards the ceiling the whole time. The lower half of the body is not moving. We are just bending at the waist. And shuffle with 2 jumping jacks. So that shuffle down, nice and low. Then we know that modified jumping jack, or we can pick it up with that jumping jack. Keep going, my shoes are kind of untied. So after this, we're gonna get back down to the floor. Right foot's on the floor. Let's go. So right foot's on the floor, left ankles crossed, up, squeeze, and down. Squeeze the booty at the top. Press through the heels. Pause at the top. Cardio's quick. The strength exercises, we want to go slow. flip over, high plank, open up your feet, and then lift that right arm up. That left arm is in line with the shoulder. Again, you can come down and up or just hold. Come on up. Now opposite side. So hips to the left, to the right. Left hand slides down your leg and up. That right hand is all the way up towards the ceiling. And shuffle into jacks. Come back on down. Second time through. Left foot is on the floor. Single leg bridges up and down. And flip. And come on up, hips to the left, left arms overhead. Quick transitions, but slow movements. Keep that hand up towards the ceiling. Don't drop that left hand. That left hand's always up towards the ceiling. Shuffle into jacks. Last time through. Right foot's on the floor. Bridges. Single leg. Flip over. Come on up. Now that right arm stays up towards the ceiling. Don't let it drop. I see some of you letting that arm drop. Don't let it drop. It's always pointed up towards that ceiling. And look at it. And shuffle into jacks. Last 30 seconds. And time. Grab a quick sip of water. Okay, next time through, we are going into flutter kicks. So instead of alternating between right and left, we're alternating between crisscross and up and down, okay? So flutter kicks, we'll start with the up and down. Then oblique crunches. So the knees will drop to the left and we'll crunch that right oblique. Then we have low plank tap out. So we'll be in that low plank, but we're only tapping one side, okay? Next time through, we'll switch to the other side, and then we're flipping over to your stomach, so no cardio this time for those diamond backs. So the arms will be up, lifting the legs up, and then we're only driving one arm back at a time. So each time through, we'll alternate which arm comes back. All right, I will remind you, flutter kicks first. We have 10 seconds down on your back. So up and down flutter kicks. And let's work up and down. Abdomen is nice and tight. Make sure you're breathing. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. And knees to the left, crunch up towards the ceiling, hitting those left obliques. Flip over, low plank, and then we're tapping that left foot out. So low plank first, then tap out and in, out and in. Come on down flat on your stomach, legs stay up the whole time, and then drive that left elbow back, that right hand stays forward. So squeeze those left lats. Flip on over, crisscross flutter kicks. Oblique crunch, knees to the right. Wide elbows. Squeeze those left obliques when the knees are to the right. Low plank, tap out to the right. So that low plank position, forearms are parallel, hips are square, shoulders are square, then tap that right foot out to the right. Take your time. And down on your stomach. Left arm is long, both legs up. Drive that right elbow back, squeeze the lats. I need someone to breathe me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive. If I quit calling you and flip over, halfway home, flutter kicks up and down. Keep going. Knees to the left, oblique crunch. Oh, you lured me in, I couldn't sense the pain. Your bitter heart cold to the touch. Now I'm gonna reap what I sow. I'm left seeing red on my own. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive. Low plank, tap out to the left. Low plank. Diamond back, come down on your stomach. Right arm forward, drive that left elbow back, legs stay up the whole time. Look towards that elbow that's coming back. Really squeeze the lats. Get that full range of motion. Last time through, flip over. Crisscross flutter kicks. Knees to the right. Low plank, tap out on the right. Come on down, flat on your stomach, left arm forward, and drive that right elbow back. Look towards that right elbow. Legs are up, squeeze the butt. And release. Grab a quick sip of water, guys. We have one last block. Last block. So we have knee to cross. So we are going to cross to the right. So left knee, whoops, right knee left cross, but we're crossing to the right. Knee and cross. Then that same arm, we're gonna go jumping jack, jab. Okay, so we're gonna use across the body, same arm to the front, jumping jack and jab. Then we have speed skaters, but we're staying on one side. So what we're doing is we're taking that same side, bringing it out, and then pause. So we're rotating only on one side. Then we're doing line jumps, side to side, the first time through, second time through, forward and back. All right? Might get a little confusing, just follow along. We have 10 seconds. So knee to cross. Just remember the first 3 exercises all on the same arm. So knee and cross, knee and cross. If you want to add a little bit of a hop to get a little bit more cardio in, that's fine, but make sure you pivot on that back toe as we power through. Jumping jack and jab, only on that one side. Again, make sure we pivot on that back foot to make sure that we're staying nice and safe on those knees. And we know that modification, we just step out with that pivot and jab to the front. Speed skater. So we're taking that arm and leg cross and then back to center, keeping it square. So cross and square. So only on one side. So rotate, stationary. Rotate, square. Line jump side to side. Keep going. I have to do laundry. So I'm losing. I don't have a pocket for my mic to fit in. I'm just discombobulated today. Side to side. Knee and cross, other side. So knee and cross, knee and cross. Jumping jack and jab. And make sure you pivot on that back foot. Heel is pointed, that back foot is pointed towards the direction that you are punching. Speed skater. This side now is coming across, center, across, solid. Rotate, no rotate.
She walks like she don't care. You wanna take her everywhere.
Line jumps, forward and back.
It makes you wanna cry. She's like a millionaire, walking on imported air. Ooh, it makes you wanna die.
Halfway home. Now that side knee, cross to the right. Pivot on that back toe. Rotate, power through. Jack and jab on the left. Same arm. Speed skater, left arm, left leg coming front and behind. Rotate, square. Line jump side to side. Last time through. So now that left knee, right cross. Pivot and power through with the hips. Jack and jab on the right. And that speed skater, rotate, center, rotate, we'll rotate. And forward and back, line jumps. This is it, guys. You will stretch after this. And time. Grab a quick sip of water. All right, we're gonna start up on our feet. Take a couple deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Bring the heart rates down. One more. Let's bring those arms out at shoulder height, palms up towards the ceiling. Look up, push your thumbs back. Take that left arm, bring that left arm up, over. We're gonna stretch out that tricep. Keep your chin off your chest, eyes are forward. Other side. Whoops. release, stabilize on that right foot. Soft bend in the knee, pull the left heel up towards your butt, quad stretch. My cat's running around. Oh, there he is, you can see his head. Other side.
You could say I've been most all around, but honey, I ain't going nowhere. Don't worry about a thing.
And release. Lateral lunge and hold it to your left. Now, if you have the flexibility, you can bring your hands down to the floor, but just make sure both feet are flat on the floor as well. Then we are going to rotate. Keep your hands on the inside of that left foot. Rotate forward. Push your hips down towards the floor. And back to center. Walk your hands over to the other side, same thing. If your hands can come down to the floor, keep both feet flat on the floor, chest is up. Then let's turn it, walk your hands to the inside of your right foot and hold. And back to center. Walk your feet in. Soft bend in the knee, let the arms hang. Then slowly roll on up, roll those shoulders back. We're going to walk out into that down dog. So keeping your feet, the heels down on the floor, push your butt back. Walk your hands down to the mat, walk them out a bit. Keep the heels on the floor and the head comes between your arms. Then walk down into that plank position. Shoulders down, drop the hips down to the floor. Chest stays up, hips are touching the floor. If you need to, you can come down on the elbows instead, but the hips must be down on the floor. And push back into child's pose. Hips are on the heels, walk the hands as far forward as you can. Walk your hands over to the left and hold. When your hands are to the left, take that right hand and firmly plant it on the ground. You should feel this in the right lats. Then the other side. Back to center. Tabletop position. Cat cow, arch and sway the back. Get as much flexion that you can in your spine. Take your time and really exaggerate these moves. And release, sit on your butt, extend both legs long, flex your feet, reach towards your toes. My cat's behind the curtain. V your legs out and walk your hands forward. And release. Sit however you are comfortable. Roll your shoulders back. One more. Relax the arms down into the lap. Drop your right ear down to the right shoulder. If you need to increase the stretch, you can take your right hand and slightly pull down on the left side of the neck. We should feel it here. Now drop that left shoulder down so you really feel that neck stretch. I don't know what's going on with my cat. Other side. And release. Drop your chin down to your chest. Shoulders back though. Release. Roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. Good job today, everybody. Happy Halloween. Happy Saturday. Happy time change weekend.